So next, after we found our sill sealer and identified sill sealer, we are going to actually start going into the wall assembly. So I'm going to kind of doodle just a little picture of our wall here. If we look at one end of the wall, we're going to have a plate at the bottom, and then our walls are going to have common studs. And in this case, they're going to be 16 inches on center. And then we're going to have plates up at the top. So we'll have double top plates, our sill plate, and then we are going to have our typical framed openings. For example, we've got a window, which will have a header, and it will have trim studs, and the sill plate, which is going to be a 2x4. We're using 2x4 construction, and we'll have the cripple studs up on the top. So forgive my proportions, but kind of gives you the sense of the wall. So the first thing we're going to do is find the two plates, and for that we know we're going to need treated sill plates because they're up against the concrete block, even though the sill sealer's below them. I guess it would be a treated sole plate technically because it is the bottom of the wall. And then we are going to have our traditional SPF lumber for the rest of the plates. So the great thing is we can start to use some of our numbers that we've already generated when we found our linear feet of sill sealer. We should know the length of the wall. So in order to find, we're going to have to break this up into two categories, right? We're going to have treated material that we're purchasing for the sole plate, and we're going to have regular SPF for the top plate. So we're going to break this up into two categories. So the second thing we're going to find now is we need the linear feet of the wall, and we're going to order, let's see, 14 foot I think we talked about. We're going to order 14 foot 2x4s that are treated. So for our sill plate, we are going to have the linear foot of the wall divided by 14 feet. And that will equal the total number of plates. And in this case, remember, we will subtract for that garage door. So we're going to use the total number. We'll use the same number that we already used to find for the linear feet. And then that should go, hopefully we did our tally sheet correctly, treated sole plates. So you are going to find the number of 14-foot sole plates, and we'll put that material price right in our unit price. And again, you can go anywhere you want to find your material prices. I kind of listed Menards because we did this as an example in class to find studs. So that's our treated plates. The other thing we are going to have to do while we're on plates, we're going to skip over our studs here, and we're going to go to our SPF top plates. So that's going to be the next thing we need. We'll do the same thing. We're going to order 14 footers, and we'll break those things up. So for the top plates, we'll list that as item number 3. We need to do our linear foot of wall divided by 14 feet, which looks very similar to our sole plate, except for what? We have 2 plates. So we're going to multiply the linear feet of wall divided by 14 times 2. And that is going to equal our total number of top plates. So this is our sole plate, and this is our top or double top and cap plate.